From the PEP Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are covering at this hour. Democratic U.S. Senator Alex Padilla on Thursday was forcefully removed from Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem's news conference in Los Angeles and handcuffed by officers as he tried to speak up about immigration raids that have led to protests in California and around the country. Video shows a Secret Service agent on Noem's security detail grabbing Padilla, who represents California, by his jacket and shoving him from the room as he tried to interrupt Noem's news conference in Los Angeles. "I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the secretary," he shouted in a halting voice. Scuffling with officers outside the room, he can be heard bellowing, "Hands off." He is later seen on his knees and then pushed to the ground and handcuffed in a hallway with several officers atop him. The shocking scene of a U.S. senator being aggressively removed from a cabinet secretary's news conference prompted immediate outrage from his Democratic colleagues. Images and video of the scuffle ricocheted through the halls of Congress, where stunned lawmakers demanded an immediate investigation and characterized the episode as another in a line of mounting threats to democracy by President Donald Trump's regime. Not an administration, it's a regime. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer said what he saw sickened my stomach. "We need immediate answers to what the hell went on," the New York senator said from the Senate floor. "It's despicable, it's disgusting, it's so un-American." In a statement, the Department of Homeland Security said Padilla chose disrespectful political theater and interrupted a live news conference. They claimed erroneously that Padilla did not identify himself and said Secret Service believed him to be an attacker, despite everything being caught on camera. Padilla was told repeatedly to back away and did not comply with officers' repeated commands, the statement said, adding that officers acted appropriately. Emerging afterward, Padilla said he was demanding answers from the Trump administration's increasingly extreme immigration enforcement actions from Noem when he was removed. He said he and his colleagues had received little to no response to their questions in recent weeks, so he attended the briefing for more information. "If this is how this administration responds to a senator with a question, I can only imagine what they are doing to farm workers, to cooks, to day laborers throughout the Los Angeles community and throughout California and throughout the entire country," he said. Leaders from the League of United Latin American Citizens, or LULAC, along with various national Latino organizations, expressed their outrage and condemned Padilla's removal from Noem's press conference. What happened to Senator Alex Padilla is nothing less than an outrageous abuse of power and a direct assault on our democracy, Roman Palomares, LULAC national president, said in a statement. That a Latino U.S. senator was physically removed from a public press event simply because he dared to ask tough questions of a federal cabinet official is unacceptable and will not be silently tolerated in our country. In other news, a JetBlue flight landing at Boston's Logan International Airport rolled off the runway and into the grass on Thursday, an airport spokesperson said. No one on JetBlue Flight 312 was injured, but the runway remained closed Thursday afternoon and a ground stop on all flights was in effect. Meanwhile, crews assessed the aircraft and passengers were bused to the terminal, said Samantha Decker with the Massachusetts Port Authority in an email. Passengers could be seen descending from the plane using stairs provided by emergency vehicles surrounded by dozens of emergency crews, according to an Associated Press journalist at the scene. The Airbus 220 was coming from Chicago. JetBlue Flight 312 from Chicago to Boston veered off the runway and onto the grass after landing, JetBlue said in an email. "We will conduct a full investigation of the incident and will work closely with the relevant authorities to understand the cause." That's the news at this hour. When news breaks, we will be sharing that as quickly as possible on our social media pages. And if you're watching our videos on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the PEP Radio channel. We will be introducing a breaking news part of the PEP Radio channel on YouTube for breaking news as it happens. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.